Welcome back YouTube. Not going to do the whole I'm fucking alive, I'm not dead bullshit, because clearly I'm alive. But yeah, first video of the fucking new year. Been a while. No reason other than not a great deal to say. Not really been picking that much stuff up. And yeah, no car boots. Charity shops, fucking mega slim pickings. And probably I'm being a bit more selective in what I do grab. In my old age, so to speak. But I hope you had a good new year and all that shite. Yeah, like I said, now because it's been after the new year, the first payday is always a tough one, so the funds haven't really been there. But we have got a few bits, and I thought I'd better show me fucking face. Kept meaning to make this video. I was going to do it last week, and then to be honest, I couldn't be arsed. And golden rule of YouTube: only make the videos if you feel like it, because there's no fucking point otherwise. Just in case you might hear the fucking roof about to get ripped off, there's some sort of storm type thing kicking off, so the fucking roof feels like it's going to come off any second now. Hopefully, touch wood, it won't. Or it could be live, recorded live. My games room get destroyed. Like so, bits from everywhere. Bit of charity shop. Ordinarily, I probably wouldn't show you some of the charity shop stuff because I'm not. I'm only keeping one of the games. But I thought they're not too bad on items. But a CX, one item from CX, purchase off of Facebook, 2 purchases from Facebook, and 1 off eBay. And that is the fucking lot. And then we'll talk about chat about next week Arcade Club. Well, this time next week I'll be on my way home, so I'll be fucking in a ditch somewhere, face down. But yeah, that's. I mean, there's not a great deal that's gone on, guys, to be honest, and that's just a fucking fact of it. I am meaning to do a PC Engine video collection, so that's another thing I could do with doing. Fucking out of practice. Oh dear. There's been no football this weekend either. Because FA Cup. Anyway, no decent football. Right, come on, let's crack on. Do this one first because it's a great fucking buy. It's an excellent buy, but there's not a great deal to show in essence. Paul Mad Murdoch, fellow admin on Retro Round. Retro Round, go check that out on Facebook if you're not joining. Then get joining. He had a load of. Well, actually, he was sold off, or he's selling off, or rattling off and selling off his N64 collection. I'm not sure if these are part of that or they're from the SNES, I can't remember. But he said 40, I'm not even going to fucking count, I believe him. He had 40 of the Charlie Miller cases, slip cover things, so you know the drill, you know what they are. And I just basically, I think he offered them for like £23.50, so 20 quid, so I'll give you 25 quid because they're worth it. Yeah, so I've got 40 of these. These are always useful. I don't care what anybody says. And at less than £1 each, you're going to fucking snap his hand off. So put them in a nice box. So they'll probably just stay in that, and I'll just consume them as and when. I mean, not that I've got 40. Probably I bet I could use most of them all in for different games if I wanted to. So I say many thanks to Paul Mad Murdoch, Retro Round. Get on it. Right, I'll do a bit of charity shop because these are the least interesting items. Load of PlayStation 2, not a load. They had some PlayStation 2 games. I think these were a mixture between £1 and £2 each. Dragon Quest, these are all trade fodder, all for sale. Kingdom Hearts, Akami, and a nice steel tin of Resi 4. Fuck, if I see another Resident Evil fucking 2 remake video, I'm fucking gonna put my fist through the fucking screen on YouTube. Fucking hell. Yeah, so none of them I'm keeping. This one I am keeping. I had to recase this because it was in the wrong size case. It's Rallycross on the PS1. Now I did think, oh, I've got that. That's a Blockbuster rental. It's all complete, actually. But on checking, I don't, because what I do have, which is the Blockbuster rental, these tiny little cases. Get the manual perfectly around. Is Rallycross 2. So I don't know if that was just a rental only. I doubt it. I'm guessing it probably did come out as a full price game. I haven't looked. I haven't checked. But yeah, it's a Blockbuster rental. So yeah, Rallycross 2, Rallycross 1 and 2 now. What more can you want? Fucking high end here. High end on this fucking show. Fucking hell. Spare no expense. And do you like the jumper? Bunch of bastards taking the piss out of my fucking jumpers. It's fucking cold in here, you know. Look, it's 17 degrees. I've got the fire on because I've got to have a glow. I don't understand what I have to go through for you people. I'm wearing a nice knitted, some nice knitwear. It's more than reasonable. Yeah, so that's charity shops. Right, we'll do this one. What did I pay? Christ, was it 30 quid? Was it 30? I think it might be 30 quid and a couple of quid for postage. From Scottish Alan. Not Japanese Alan, as some people like to call him. He's actually Scottish and his name is Alan, so it's Scottish Alan. Snapped his hand off when he put this up. £35 all in. It is the Neo Geo CD controller, which is this is how. You know, the Neo Geo Mini should have been the controller. I mean, they're the exact same shape and size and stuff, but it's not micro switched. So by all accounts, these are the control pads to have. Not that I'll ever get to use it. You know, it just sit on the shelf somewhere, gathering dust. Like all of this stuff. It's not fucking kid anybody. Who you kidding here? Fucking hell. I wouldn't mind, again, just for it to sit on the shelf. It's a kidney bean controller. I know Rob's got a couple of them. My old mate Bobbert. Well, he did have anyway. The trouble is he's going to spend a fucking small fortune. Okay. 2 more things and that's it. We're fucking done. You can go about your day. Or night or whenever you're watching it. Do this one. This is from CEX. I'm not going to do the spiel because it's only one game. But you all know the CEX jingle. I've been watching this for... God, it must be about 2 years or something. Since CEX... Well, since it probably was doing PS2, maybe. No, maybe not since then, but definitely 2 years I've been checking this. I know Owen Labossu. I'm sure he managed to bag one off there. I think he did anyway. Craig's here again. Had this. He had the Japanese version at Doncaster. This is a PAL version. I don't believe. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I think if there's an English version of this, it's fucking mega rare and it is really expensive. This is a PAL version. It does play in English. Just the insert in the manual isn't in English, but you get the language selection. And I say this is fucking hard enough to get on its own, generally. And to get it from CEX, what I paid for it, it's a fucking bargain. And it is 5 Pro Wrestling returns. So I paid the grand total of £23.50 delivered. So £23.50 with £22. That's the cost of it, 22 quid. So them that don't know, 5 Pro Wrestling. God, fucking hell. Back in the day, on the Super Famicom. And I've mentioned this before, there used to be a guy at one of the car booths. And if you took him a game, took him one of your Super Nintendo games, you could pay him a £5 and you could swap it for any game he had on there. And my mate John, he picked the Japanese version of this up. We actually didn't, fucking can't read kanji, still can't read kanji, but we managed to sort of work around the menus. Just to show you. It was from CEX and it is there, look. So I'm not Billy bullshitting you. I haven't bought it off eBay, top dollar and fucking live. But we managed to work around the menus. And back then, like I say, this was like early 90s. So wrestling was still, you know, a big thing. It was a big deal. Really, probably that's 80s and 90s, late 90s was its, from 80s to the late 90s. I think was its heyday. Or the golden age or whatever. But yeah, it is complete. See, it does say, as you can see there, it's Italian. I'm sure it's the Italian version. But I say it does play in English. But on the Super Famicom version, I say couldn't have said, but you could make your own wrestlers, and a lot of them were, in terms of the aesthetics and the models, you could tell who they were, like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, and all that kind of stuff. And they had some fantastic moves. Now, speaking to Mark, Burnout Culture, he had this, and he said apparently the controls are shit. It's not a very well rated game. I don't know. So I haven't played it before. But you can see there that you can make your own wrestlers. You could basically fucking put together anybody you wanted. And I know I'm sure it's a Super Famicom version, years and years later, they did like fan translations and they did updates, roster updates, so you hacked the code and updated a lot of the sort of characters and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always been one of them sort of games I wanted to try again, but in English properly. So yeah, there we go. Never to be played. We could put it on now if we wanted to, but we won't. What does it go for? 60 quid ish, give or take, on a good day, I don't know, but I'll pay £23.50, so another win from CEX. And then the last game, this is an eBay. The last one of a subset. What did I pay? £42.50, I think, something like that. Bought this blind. It's a blind buy, like Music Magpie. No, it was one of the bookstores, Wilder Books or something like that, or fucking book something. Blind buy, just says very good. So I was thinking, oh god, if it's shit, I'll just send it back. You know, I ain't too fussed about that. But it came through in a fucking jiffy bag. I was like, oh my god, but it survived. It is in great condition. It's because I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. You don't. It's a Mega Drive title, so it takes it down to 6 now. 6 needed for a full UK PAL set, and it is the Mighty Onslaught, the Ballistics Accolade-esque boxes. There is no poster inside. That's the only thing that's missing. But it's got the manual. That's mainly what I'm after. This, I'll tell you, this isn't. It's not a hard game to get, but it ain't fucking cheap. So I bought it blind, very good condition. So some Wilder books or something. And yeah, it's an honest copy. There's a lot of these go in. You can buy, you know, sealed versions for 60 quid, 70 quid upwards. So the used ones, because of these cardboard boxes, they're all fucked. It's got the instructions, got the mail weight. Even the cardboard tray is still intact, no rips and tears from the corners, which usually happens with this. So yeah, overall, you know what, I ain't gonna moan. But yeah, these ballistic boxes, as I mentioned before, you know, some of them just don't fare very well. You just scuff up to fuck, shelfware, rips, tears, dinks, fucking you name it. But I mean, to be fair, these are the cardboard these are made out of, a lot better than the fucking SNES stuff in the N64. So, but yeah, they just mark up dead easy. So we're down to 6 games: Addams Family Value, Mega Man, Wily Wars, Death and Return of Superman, Spider-Man animated, Spider-Man Separation Anxiety, and Body Count. They're the 6 needed. I'll put them down below. Not that anyone's going to fucking sell me any of theirs, are they? Because they'll be daft to at the minute. So I've even been fucking just about managing to survive till payday at the end of the month. Next week. Which segues me nicely into next week. Do you like how I did that? It's next week's Arcade Club. Arcade Club meetup, YouTube, arcade, fucking get together, piss up, whatever you want to call it. Fucking hell, I reckon there must be. I know Daz has tried to keep hold of a list, but I think it's got to be touching 50 people. Now that's not to say that people aren't going to drop out and not bother turning up. There might be other people that turn up off their own back or whatever, but I think it's closer to 50 than it is 40. It's Friday. Go down on the Friday. Well, go down whenever you fucking like. It's no one's stopping you going. But yeah, a lot of us are meeting on the Friday. You know, mid to late afternoon, or some coming in the evening. Do what you want. Fucking sit at the bar, chew the fat, play a few games, or just play a few games and ignore everybody. It's completely up to you. There's no invites, there's no official invites, because it's a fucking public building, it's a public company. You just fucking walk in if you want. But if you're there and you see us, come over and say hello. I'm sure all the other people would echo those comments. You know, it's not an exclusive club, it's not fucking anything special. You don't have to be a member, you ain't got to fucking wear a special badge or anything daft like that. So some people might only go for the Friday, some people might only come for the Sunday. I'll be there Friday and Saturday, and then come back on the Sunday. And what else was I going to say about that? Oh yeah, there's no booking, so there's no, I mean, I don't think you can even pre-book tickets with Andy. You might be able to, but I don't think there's any need. Say on Friday, well, probably the Saturday's probably going to be busy, I would have thought. If you get in there Saturday afternoon or early morning or whatever, then you're in for the night, aren't you? You're in for the night and day, so there you go. I mean, a lot of us will be probably going out on the Saturday night anyway, because there's only so much arcading you can do before you have an overload. But it's shaping up to be a really good weekend. So there's no real rhyme, no reason for it. It's not fucking anything special. It's just, I think there's been a realisation for a few years now. We all sort of tend to gravitate towards the sort of these expos, like there's one in Manchester. But truth be told, a lot of us will go there, we'll have a walk around the stalls, we'll play a few games if you can get on them, because 9 times out of 10 you fucking can't. And then you just sit around chewing the fat and meeting your mates. So why pay the 25 or whatever quid to sit in the expo and pay overpriced money for a fucking shitty little bottle of beer? I'm just gonna meet it there. I think it's like 15 quid or something. I can't remember, it's something like 15 quid. It might have gone up now. You can fucking get on what you want, and the beer's cheaper. So even though you're paying that much money to get in, the offset in terms of if you are a drinker, if you are drinking, and the food's cheaper as well, it all balances itself out. So it ends up being quite a cheap night overall, realistically speaking. Premier Inn, a lot of us in the Premier Inn. The general thought is, in terms of the Saturday morning, I mentioned this before, but I'll go over it again, is in the Premier, in the lobby or in the bar, whatever, if we all fucking congregate in there in the morning and have a coffee, you can bring your fucking tatters, fucking sell or trade or swap or do what you want. Because you can't really, well, you can't, not you can't really, you can't take bags into Arcade Club, because a lot of the other guys that go on the Friday are sort of saying that. And they're like, what about the car? What about the car park? Well, yeah, but not a lot of people are going to, from the hotel, you can walk it, you can walk to Arcade, about 15-20 minute walk, or people get a taxi. But not a lot of people are going to drive, so, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to be fucking thinking about having a bag full of stuff rattling around in that car park, because I don't think it's even secure, so. Yeah, it is what it is, but that was the general plan. I mean, obviously, look, you're all entitled to do whatever the fucking hell you like, and I think that's the general gist of it. This isn't planned, there's no bookings, there's no fucking being on the list or anything like that. You just fucking turn up when you want, for as long as you want, say hello if you want, if you don't matter. So that's it, that's the general gist of it. If you're there, come and say hello. I'm sure all the other people there will reciprocate any sort of engagement. Yeah, and that's about it, guys. I thought I would just show my face. I say not a great deal doing. It's just that time of year after Christmas, a bit skinted. Obviously got Arcade Club anyway, but luckily I'll get paid then. And yeah, so done. We're done. We're fucking done. Right, take it easy. Speak to you soon, and I'll see you next week if you're going to be there. Bye bye.